What's up? What's up, everybody, for a live episode of Down in the Den? It's your boy Mars. Going to be joined on here a little bit later with King Petty and Cal Jones, and we're going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar, but we're going behind the scenes before we get started. We're in a new location, new studio. I have a leak in the other studio, so we are in a new location, and I'm kind of feeling it. It's a little bit more spacious. Got a lot more eye candy as far as a view and what I'm seeing out there. So it doesn't matter. It's a digital background, so you guys don't see. But I'm kind of feeling the location. But man, I want you guys to come on and filter on in. We want a very interactive episode today. We're talking all about that Kendrick Lamar pop-out concert, man. It was a cultural phenomenon, in my opinion. I'm sure my co-hosts are going to feel differently, or some of them may feel differently, and some of them may not. But it's going to be a great conversation. And I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it. I think it's over for your boy Drizzy Drake. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, man. Sorry about the text, but like I said, this is behind the scenes until a certain brand gives me that endorsement that I want. You won't be seeing the type of water I'm drinking. I'm back to the jug. Got the check. Make this look good. Yeah, we'll be going on officially at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. It's going to be myself, King Petty, Cal Jones, a special episode of Down in the Den with my co-hosts, King Petty and Cal Jones. We're going to delve into the cultural significance of Kendrick Lamar's surprise June 10th concert in Los Angeles. We're going to explore its impact on the community, its place in the broader cultural landscape, and how Kendrick continues to influence both music and social consciousness. So we have a big episode. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We appreciate it. I see you over there on Facebook. See you over there on Twitch. I see you over there on Twitter. I see you over there. We're going to be talking about this Kendrick concert. Tell me what y'all think, man. What did y'all think about this concert? Is it over for your boy Aubrey? Ah, man, it was amazing. So many surprises. The Big Black Hippy reunited, and that was huge. My man Dr. Dre, oof, that was huge. That was huge. Welcome all to Down in the Den. It's your boy Mars. I'll be getting right into it soon with my co-hosts, but we decided to go do a little behind the scene and just stream a little bit before we start this thing. Man, it was huge. Crips, Bloods, rival crews, the Bay, LA, Compton, different sides of Los Angeles. For any of you out there, any of the friends of the Dens that from LA, you know how huge and how significant this was. And I mean, haven't been a Drake fan in decades, but I got to thank him for uniting the coast like it did, because it was huge. It was a huge ordeal for the culture. It was a huge ordeal for hip hop, and it was significant. It was extremely significant. So uh, I can't stress that enough on how important this concert was. Y'all want to listen to some music while we wait for the gang to pop in? Let's see what we got here.
It's the D.E.N. Mars. Let's go.
You know, sometimes things just don't work out.
Nah.
Think about you on a daily. Maybe I was wrong, and maybe it's just barely a time, but you're not on my mind. You know that you shine just like the sun, you glisten, and I'm wishing that I would listen a little. I guess I was wrong, couldn't figure out your riddle. I was in heaven when I was up in your middle. But now it feels like things got critical. You didn't put in minimal effort. My blessings are gone, it was wrong. You said, Sean, you need to grow up, or at least show up. Maybe I ain't know, but I guess that the holdup was that I'm not mature. Immaturity has ruined me. I thought it was just you and me.
You and me.
Damn, what you do to me.
Do to me.
I guess all of this is new to me. You
New to
can
me.
be perfect, but the world don't deserve it.
Nah.
You gave it all, you served it.
Yeah.
I guess I just deserved it.
Deserved it.
And now I've been confused and I've been used. I choose to be abused. I had so many views, but this is what it do. I don't care, I don't care, you can get out. Screaming and yelling, we just shit out. Damn, I'm trying to get my shit out. I'm not constipated, should've waited, but I hate it. Everything that you would say to me, you said it rudely. Understand everything that you do to me. Got me so confused. I choose to be abused. I got different views. I guess it's just you. We were supposed to be together. We were supposed to weather the storm. We were supposed to do it better. We were supposed to work together and get all this cheddar. We were supposed to capture the world, but I guess it never ever was gonna happen. You was capping. You wasn't who said you were. Damn. It's a blur. It's a blur. I choose to be confused. We had so many views.
So many.
I guess that's what it do.
What it do?
You know I'm sick of you.
Sick of you.
Sick of you. You should get gone. You got the shit wrong. I'm on this damn song talking about how long I could have held on. I should have held on. Just a little spoken word. I know how it is. Should be pure bliss. Then it end up pure shit. Stupid bitch.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
Yeah, what's up? I see y'all over there in Twitter. Y'all doing it big over in Twitter, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? See y'all over there on Facebook. See you over there on Twitch, YouTube. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. The fellas will be here very soon. And other music news, man. My boys from the 757, the Clips. New album coming soon. Pusha T, No Malice, Pharrell. 757, stand up. Those in Virginia know how big and significant the Clips are for the culture, especially in hip hop, and having those three gentlemen come back together and put out some new music. I'm very, very stoked for that, man. They said hip hop was over last year, but 2024, hip hop is back, man. Shout out to those people that's holding it down for hip hop. People like Kendrick Lamar, people like Lil Russell, people like Johnny Raps, people like Hit Boy, people like DJ Mustard, people like Dr. Dre, the icons. Snoop Dogg Pound just put out a crazy new album, man. hip hop's in a very, very good place. What are y'all listening to out there? Is there something that I need to put on to? I would love to know. But we got him coming in. We got a guest, my brother, the one, the only, King Petty. What's up, bro?
Whew, just getting off work, man.
On time, right on time. Kyle Jones is gonna join us in about a half an hour. He out there running them streets, but he's gonna be joining us. That I wanted to started streaming early, give them a little behind the scenes. I'm in a new location, so
Okay.
yeah, I got a leak in my roof. They just did a new HVAC upstairs, and I'm chilling last night looking at TV, and I hear drip. I'm like, the hell is that? And I look, damn leak. So they're coming out there Saturday morning to fix that. So I moved on.
So where you at?
Remember the studio that I had built for Nikki?
Yeah. Oh, you in there? Okay.
It's my studio now.
It was your studio to begin with.
God, and put my stuff in there. So
Yeah.
So she had the best space in the house anyway.
Where the hell is my juice at? I know I'd have smoked already, but where the hell is my juice? Lord have mercy. I know I ain't that damn. Shit. All right. Well, I ain't worried about it.
Any new strains that we should be put on to?
Okay. So, matter of fact, let me get them. Okay. So I got, because I'm about to roll one up right now. This one, Granny Durkle.
It will say that one more time.
Granny Durkle.
And where is it from?
So this is from BB's. It's an indica. It's 28%. It's 8. I got 8 grams for fucking like $22. Okay. So yeah, and it's a mixture of Granddaddy Perk and Purple Urkel. The Steve Urkel's Purple Urkel.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. And then I got this one. Well, I got a backwood on it, but I got this, and this is Peach Sorbet. You know what I mean? And this is strong. This is stronger than the Purple Urkel. This is 30%. So I just go to like 2 dispensaries. I go to this one called Greenside out here, which I always plug on my podcast, and then I go to Khalifa. And if I happen to be out the area, it's a place called Commencement Bay, which got like some shit out of this world type shit.
Okay, there you go. Well, there's personal pot pits for those smokers and tokers out there. Check out, of course, my brother. Give him a follow. That's his handle right there on Instagram. If you're out there, I see y'all out there on Twitter, man. Y'all must be interested in this Kendrick concert, man. I see y'all out there doing it real big.
Dude, I had to download my shit all over again.
What?
My Twitter. I had to get a Twitter. I had to because I had got off of it for like a good year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got back on mine like just about I think it was like 2 weeks ago.
What's your Twitter handle? Let the people know.
Shit. Matter of fact, let me check. Mine is, I got it on both my phones. Let's see. I don't ever be on that joint. It is. Come on, load up. Petty Forever John. PETTY, the number 4, and then Ever John, JON.
Gotcha. So y'all do me a favor and go follow my man over there on Twitter. He's building back up his Twitter kingdom. So y'all follow him. So while we're waiting for Cal, and before we get into, I wanted to go over some of these hilarious tweets because, of course, Black Twitter has just been really, really focusing on that concert. I call it it was more than a concert. I call it a happy funeral. I think he very great.
That was probably one of the best concerts I've seen just watching on TV.
Yeah, now I actually like, if you go on Amazon, his concert in Paris is up there for the Morale tour from 2022.
Yeah,
I like that concert better, But as far as what it meant for the culture, I think this is right up there with like the Def Jam tour in '98,
Right.
where with Jay-Z and DMX and Red and Meth. The Run DMC tour was like the first tour to go nationwide, and
Right.
then I mean, it's up there. Top three biggest, most significant hip hop concerts. And you, as a West Coast, residents, man, how big was it for the culture? Just Crips, Bloods, different sides. And we know, LA is a dangerous place, and having E40 narrate, having those tributes to Kobe and Nip. It was big for the West Coast, man. So I had my dubs up. That thing was amazing.
That was I don't think you've seen that many sets from LA in one area in the same spot or on stage ever.
With no,
I mean, you had Grape Street, you had Pyru's, you had everything in there. Like, I don't know all the sets or whatever because I've only been to LA maybe once or twice. But like
Rolling 60s was in there.
Yeah, you had every set in there. You had Nipsey's hood in there. You had Snoop's old school hood in there. You had fucking everybody's hood was in there. It was Bloods. I mean, you had Bloods. You not to mention we don't even know how many sets from San Diego was in there too. You know what I'm saying? San Diego ain't nothing but like an hour and a half away.
Yeah, no, it was a ton. The coast was represented quite well in my opinion. But
and there was no drama. That's the crazy thing about it. No drama afterwards or nothing.
The only drama, and I don't know if y'all saw it on Twitter, Big Hit, he asked for a fade with one of Tyler's security guards after.
Oh, yeah.
Big Hit. Shout out to Big Hit. That album he dropped with Alchemist and Hit Boy. Woo.
I love that shit.
Woo.
It made people want to think like these old dudes, these old heads probably still got it.
No, they most definitely do, man. They got it more than the biggest thing with a lot of the older rappers, and even some of our best are considered old. Kendrick's 37, Drake's like 36, 37, 38.
Right.
In his mid 40s, Jay's in his 50s, Dr. Dre damn near 60.
Bust is like 60, almost 60.
No, Bust is like 50. He's like like Diddy. But LL just dropped something recently with Rick Ross and someone else I can't remember.
Not to mention he did a freestyle on Sway.
Yeah, I mean and Big Daddy Kane drops freestyles all the time.
And he still got it. Kane still got it.
He's 55 years old,
and still got it.
And Dog Pound just dropped one of the contenders for Album of the Year. Lady of Rage dropped a verse. She got to be 50. And shout out to my ex-wife.
And she's from out there.
Yeah, she's from Farmville. That's Tony's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady of Rage is Tony's cousin. But like I think the biggest issue was them having beat selection. But these young producers who actually love the music, people like Hit Boy, people like DJ Mustard, people like Metro Boomin, them linking with the older rappers are keeping them relevant. You see when they go on tour, they actually sell. The new guys can't sell a ticket, but the old heads,
it's selling.
Common just dropped the album with Pete Rock, which is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Have you listened to that one?
Not yet. I just found you just told me because I saw the Drink Champs and I've been waiting for that album to drop.
Yeah,
I watched that Drink Champs. I think it was like last week. So I've been waiting for that album to drop. I'm a Pete Rock fan. I've been a Pete Rock fan since Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Yeah, Reminisce and Down with the King. 10 years ago, a friend of mine asked me. They had Run DMC. Had Run DMC hot again in the but yeah, look at some of these tweets, man. They said, "Is it me or does Kendrick look younger? This monumental hating rejuvenated him." if Tupac is alive, tonight is the night. This is supposed to be Drake in Toronto right now.
Right. We not gonna even forget some of the small little Easter egg that happened at the concert.
Oh yeah. Somebody said this is like We Are the World, but for hating the guy.
No, it wasn't even that. Notice what Kendrick had on.
He had Tupac's outfit with the red.
Right, the same exact shit, except he had a hoodie on. Pac had a regular sweatshirt.
He just had a red sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I caught some of the Easter eggs. Like Twitter is like, you could tell. Twitter's got like the best detectives in the world.
Yeah, because I didn't even realize that until I saw it. I was like, oh shit, like damn, people was picking out everything about that. Like he stopped the song with him and when Absol came out, when he didn't want to diss Act. So, you know, that was a good thing. He didn't diss Act, but now Act is on his side.
Yeah, he did that 616 in LA with Absol. Seeing Black Hippy together was crazy.
But we know we're not gonna see an album from them.
I don't think that's it. Just have to be a co-album on his label PG Lang and TDE. They still got a good working relationship.
All right.
It's just funny as I go to.
You still doing that shit, Trey?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Check me out.
Here we go. It's still Trey Day, baby. AK, nigga. Though I'm blowing the lock and keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Drake fell off. How niggas they wanna know if he still got it. They say they wanna know how I feel about it. Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my gang. Still pumping my league. Still fuck with the beats. Still not living police.
What
I
else?
still rock them khakis with a cup in the crease.
That's right.
I still got love for the streets from the 213. Still the beats bang, still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
And still,
Hitting them corners in the
low,
low,
girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the
I'm
D.E.N.
representing for the gangsters all across the world.
And still,
Hitting the corners in the low,
and
girl.
still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the
D.E.N.
D.E.N.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. How y'all feeling out there?
Huge.
That just anytime you can bring everybody out.
They had me up there. It's the 213.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Been playing Not Like Us 6 times.
Yeah, and Dre doesn't come out for anyone. You know, Dre's not somebody you can just summon. There's not too many people that got the power to make Dre even come out the house. And I know he
came out the house.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. So let's talk about not only just the album, but I want to give the viewers at home, y'all are showing up and showing out over there on X, over there on Twitter. I appreciate that.
I really appreciate everybody. Shit,
we appreciate y'all tuning in. But just for anyone who might not know, I just want to touch on Juneteenth itself because it commemorates the end of slavery in the United States, specifically marking the date in 1865 when the last enslaved African Americans in Texas were informed of their freedom. And, it's been an internal celebration for Black folk for, long as I can remember.
Many years.
But now it's actually a federal holiday. And Charleston White said he would never celebrate it again because he's mad that it's being commercialized by corporate America. You can go to Walmart and get Juneteenth shirts, but Black people ain't getting any money about that. What do you feel?
Nah.
Do you feel like it's being commercialized like Christmas now? And, now it's going to be just another way for people to sell shit?
Honestly, yes. Because if you look everywhere, you see Juneteenth shirts and you see them a week before the shit even happens. Yeah, like it shouldn't even be a holiday for. I ain't gonna say it should be a holiday for everybody, uh, but it should be a holiday for Black folks, honestly, because like that is like it's not. That was for the slaves being free. Like, why would you even make that a national holiday?
Especially
I
when
don't know.
they found out 2 years later, when you really break down the actual holiday, you're like, damn, we celebrating that these guys was getting more free. So how about y'all keep the holiday and give us some reparations?
I'll take that.
I'll take that. I appreciate. Well, we actually don't even get the day off. I actually had to take off on my
Because I
own.
had to work.
Yeah, I took off on my own this whole week just for like mental health and
Right.
rest and recuperate or whatever. My actual 9 to 5 is so stressful. I got to take every now and then. I'll take me a week off or whatever just to recharge my batteries. But
Right.
The impact of the concert, man. So let's get into the impact of this Kendrick concert. What does a pop-up event like this mean for the community and for Kendrick as an artist?
Oh wow. Peace, unity, togetherness. Just in LA, but it could mean for the whole entire California as a whole. Because I mean, like, just seeing that, if you see all them sets and gangs all on one stage together, dancing, hanging out, having fun, then you can do that everywhere. You ain't got to just do that in LA. We can have that in the Bay Area where I'm from. We can have that in Oakland. We can have that in Frisco. We can have that at Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Like, togetherness. That just shows now that they unity. That's what hip hop needed if you think about it. When the East Coast had it, what did they have? They had unity, right?
What you say now?
When the East Coast had it, like, remember back in the day, we going back to the 90s. When the East Coast had it, they had unity, right?
Are you talking about that song they did?
No, they just had unity as a whole. Like, they were all together, like they supported each other, all the shit.
I mean, the East Coast is different, man, because we're a coast, but we also encompass so many different regions. So, like, okay, New York is considered East Coast, but New York hip hop and Florida hip hop, they're both East Coast, but they're completely different.
It's the South, yeah.
It's more considered the South, even though it's still on the East Coast.
Right.
And then you look at Virginia hip hop, we're like, because, and I talked about it before you coming on, the Clips announcing that they're getting back together and releasing a new album. And
I'm happy about that.
They're from the 757. That's huge, but like Virginia is like our own cultural anomaly. You know what I mean?
It's a melting pot. It gets everything.
It's everything. Like Virginia, we got the Clips, which includes Pusha T. We got Pharrell. We got Timbaland. We got Chris Brown. We got Trey Songz. We got Missy Elliott. We got
D'Angelo.
We have
Teddy Riley.
New artists like Octavia the Great.
Right.
Then it's a guy out there, you may have seen him, named Gifted Hands. He actually doesn't have any hands.
Yeah, I say that.
And he's from Virginia. I mean, it's crazy the type of pedigree we have out here just here. So West Coast is different though. West Coast, like early 90s, that NWA, Death Row, Tupac era, probably from like 1988 to like 96. That was the West Coast for sure.
Yeah, but it was also beef driven.
Yeah. I mean, the first major hip hop beef that I remember was when Ice Cube left NWA, which we did a couple episodes back when we talked about diss records. Vaseline has to go up there in the top 5.
Number one.
But yeah, and if you wanted to say number one, I wouldn't argue with you. Fact, except for Ether and Takeover, I would probably say 3 of the top 5 diss tracks are West Coast. Hit 'em Up, Not Like Us and No Vaseline are definitely in the top five.
Yeah.
Maybe 1, 2, 3. So but it was just different, man. Then the movies at the time, your Boys in the Hood, your Don't Be a Menace, West Coast definitely had its mark in the culture. And then like 97, after Biggie died, like the South really came, and the South has been dominant for a long time. But
they did, but okay, so we can't say they dominated from 97 because only artists that were actually out at that time were like that we really was dealing with as far as like me and you. I think we was only dealing with Outkast, right? I think we really only was dealing with Outkast.
Well,
So like well, Master P,
Goody Mob, organized.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. We basically had New Orleans. You had UGK too, but you had like New Orleans. You had a little bit of Texas. Yeah, exactly. And like you didn't have much. So I mean, like now, they didn't really start hitting their stride until like I'd say 06, 07. That's when it got like out of hand. Like Atlanta was just took over completely, and they've had it ever since.
Yeah, Atlanta is huge. I think, and I don't want no smoke from anyone for Atlanta, though. I also feel that had a lot to do with the dumbing down of hip hop.
That's true.
Because it became less about lyrics and more about just like the beat. And, is it for the strip club? It's like it created that. It was
trap. And a whole new generation.
A whole new generation. And they listened to. I wanted to do a listen to the new Eminem song Abracadabra when it came out, but it just couldn't coordinate everybody's schedule. But it's weird watching these kids now, these young kids, these 20 and younger, listening to Eminem, and they're just like, oh my God, and we're like, this was just par for the course at the time. So let me ask you, Petty, where does this place Kendrick in the larger context of the cultural and social movements? Like, how does the event fit into his legacy? Like, he's got some legacy moments, Matt. Obviously, his first 2 albums were legacy moments. Damn was like his peak. Mr. Morale, a lot of people slept on it when it first dropped, but now they're going back and they're like, holy crap. But this album, like I said, it seemed like it was a happy funeral, not even necessarily for Drake, but just for all this fake commercial. If you're not really about this culture, it was like almost, to me, it seemed like they were having an exorcism for all the fake shit out there and bringing it back to hip hop. What do you think?
I've never seen so many motherfuckers in one arena saying 60, you were 69. God, I've never seen so many people. I mean, well, but as far as his legacy's already stamped, but it just depends on how far he takes it now. Like, I'm not talking about the beef, but like new album. What's he gonna do right after this? This is momentum. This is basically some momentum, or he got motion now, or a lot of motion. Because I think that song is probably gonna go diamond within the next couple of months, maybe a year. How many streams has it sold already? Like almost close to $1 billion.
The last time I saw, I think it was like 500 million, something like that. So at least $500 million.
Yeah. So I mean, like he's getting there. So I mean, like this is momentum. I mean, like just depends on what he does with it next. There's so much. I mean, well, this is about to be a West Coast summer to me. I mean, for me, from what I've been hearing, DJ Mustard dropping, Ty Dolla $ign dropping, everybody from the West Coast dropping. So, but for him, his legacy stamped. It just depends on whether he's going to be number 1 or number 2. Because number 2 right now for me is Cole still.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think that's a fair assessment as far as number 1, number 2 for this generation. And like I said, I mean maybe even all time. we're talking now. He's up there in that hallowed ground with the Jay-Z's, the Nas.
He's in that cloth. He's in that cloth talk now.
Yeah, that Tupac. So let me ask you, if you have that top 5 dead or alive that Jadakiss made so infamous, if Kendrick's firmly in there, who has to leave? Who you kicking out?
Oh. Damn, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. But
let the hate flow through you.
Wow. I mean, I can't say dead or alive. I'll just say alive. I'll say alive because I can't take Pac. I'm taking Pac out, but I can't. But he's dead. He's dead. He's top 5 as far as like all time. But I can't. But like as far as he alive, I switch up Pac and put Kendrick where Pac is at. So Pac, like Kendrick would probably be number 2. I say because me is gonna be Jay first, and then Kendrick, and then Nas, and then Cole. So, and then Jada. For me, Jada's always gonna be right there. His lyrics are just. But then I got somebody. But then I like Dave East too, and Dave East is like in my top 10.
Yeah, and music's subjective, so I never get anybody any hate about anyone's actual opinions on who's their top 10 or whatever. I personally though, I tell you who's not in the top 10 anymore. Your boy Drake.
Oh no,
it's just too many ghost writing, too many scenarios where he asked for the beef, he asked for the challenge, and I think he said nah.
There's too many reference tracks.
It's too many. It's too many reference tracks, and I have no problem with people collaborating with music. I've given bars to artists or whatever just because I like their voice better than mine. I've given bars to artists, and I've heard them actually come out on produce music. And I'm like, oh man, that's my line, and people respect the pen. Right. There's nothing wrong with that, but you don't go after people like Kendrick or Pusha or people that actually can do it, because you're always going to be at a disadvantage because you're almost like getting scripts sent in and reading the script, and that goes back to my theory that he's just an actor. Man, I just want to give y'all once again a big shout out over there in Twitter, man. Y'all really tuning in. Won't y'all do me a favor while we're waiting for the rest of the crew to come in? Go on over, if you haven't subscribed, go over and type in @Down in the Den on YouTube. You will find my YouTube channel. That's where most of the content comes out. You can also check me and my brothers on. We have crossover episodes all the time. So do me a favor, subscribe to that. The goal is I want to get another 4,000 for the end of the year. So we can get to that nice little spot. So I need y'all to do me a favor, share with the friends, go ahead and subscribe. Of course, support my brother over there on Instagram. Go ahead and follow him on TikTok. But before we go into the rest of the subject, man, what has been going over there over on Ill Vision, man? I see you and Will are killing it with the live streams, man. Let the people know a little bit about that.
Okay, so we got me and Will. That's I've known Will as long as I've known you. So Will is he moved to Texas, so now he got a whole set, everything. He got it on his shit is on. So Real Spiel is on the Afro Vibes Network on Instagram. So he got live shows. He's interviewing people. He's got like a lot of stuff going on. So he got merch coming out. So be sure to go check him out. My shit, Ill Vision. We now for as far as the Real Petty Spiel, we do it. He wants to go live. We talking about going live tonight, like later on. I don't know what he wants to do. We just go on the fly with that. Like we just happen to like. He'll text me at work. Well, I'm at work, and he'll be like, "Bro, I'm getting off in like an hour. You want to go live?" And I'll be like, what we want to talk about. And then we think it's like some stuff to talk about. And then we talk on the phone for about a good 30 minutes before we go on. And then we go live. And yeah, it just flows, but yeah, that's my dog. Like, just like just like you, my brother, that's my other brother. Like, I've been knowing y'all. I met y'all damn near, I think, when I meet you, the middle of the school year?
Last 9 weeks, I moved.
Yeah, and I knew, because I met Will at the beginning of the school year. That's how I met Will. He had to transfer from a different school, so that's how I met him at the beginning of the school year.
From Benjamin Sims, 9 weeks to Jefferson Davis, and you were like the first person I met out there. All right, coming to the stage, I'm bringing the proprietor of Blow the Whistle Sports, as well as Keeping Up with the Cal Jones on YouTube. He is a social media megastar. He's the model of the group, and he is another one of our brothers. The one, the only, Cal Jones. What up, brother? All we see is your head.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Kevin Hart. How was your stream with Castanet? We can't hear you.
I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all still can't hear me?
No, we can hear you.
We can hear you. It was just when you were pointing at your ears where we could. Now we can't hear you.
You can't hear you. You can't hear nothing now. You gotta take them headphones out.
Yeah, so you gotta take the headphones out. We can't hear you.
Can't hear nothing. I don't know what you're saying.
We can't hear. We're gonna get it together. One day we're gonna get it together at the beginning, I promise.
Man,
we can't hear.
Side note, the Celtics, bro.
Man, as a Lakers fan, man, all I have to say is F the Celtics. I hate them having the record. They talk about the Lakers having asterisk. Every person they played, their star was hurt. F the Celtics. I rue the day that they won this championship. No love to any of them, and I hope the trophy get rusty. That's what I feel in my heart.
The only Celtics fan that we know is Quay.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Because he Seahawks fan and a Celtics fan. That's horrible.
He's a weirdo. And think about this, Petty. They won championships in 08 and 24. Fuck Kobe's numbers.
Right.
How disrespectful. I can't stand the Celtics, man. I can't stand the Celtics and their racist fans. Ugh.
I was going for Minnesota so bad. Like, I wanted Minnesota to win it all. Like, but I knew it wasn't going to happen because they were young and they wrote checks that their ass couldn't cash. You know what I mean? But
I would have been happy.
I thought Dallas had it.
Yeah, I'd have been happy with Minnesota or Dallas. I really started getting behind Dallas just because I feel they did Kyrie really bad with that whole Twitter fiasco where he lost his Nike deal, but it worked out for the best. And obviously Boston, and they just have a notorious. One thing I can't tolerate is racism, and they just have a notorious reputation for racism. So I just hate it. I hate that they pulled this out, and I knew it. We didn't cover it on Blow the Whistle Sports, but I said that it was going to be one of the lowest rated
finals,
and it was. It was just ugh. It was hot trash.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I'm looking forward to football season, but I know my team ain't gonna do shit. But I'm gonna always be a Raider fan.
My Bengals, Joe Burrow, he's still nursing that broken wrist. So still, yeah, he's still not throwing yet. So I think the injury was a little bit more serious than
they thought. Damn, that's horrible. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, at least I got something to look forward. I got the NBA draft to look forward to this summer. See what's going on, and then
That draft this year is nobody really standing out.
no, Atlanta got the first pick, so I mean, I'm not even really.
I'm surprised they didn't trade that.
I'm waiting until they say, and I'm waiting until the day that Adam Silver says, "Yeah, we're going to do expansion." That's what I'm waiting for.
I think it's coming soon. I think it's going to be Vegas and Seattle.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get a new team, and I think they're waiting for LeBron to retire because LeBron wants to be an owner. So
yeah.
I think the Lakers probably draft Bronny at the 55th pick, and Zach Edey at the 17th pick, and then re-sign LeBron. We already got AD under contract. I think we do a sign and trade with. I think they're gonna get Trae Young. I think we're gonna do like Austin Reeves.
I think y'all could get DeMar.
I don't want him. He's 35 years old. We already.
But DeMar is still a beast.
He is, but not for $45 million.
Well, what he was doing for the Bulls was pretty damn good. He just couldn't get him.
No, I'm good on that. Maybe 5 years ago, but if we get somebody like Trae Young, who's still like 27 years old, we can. When LeBron go away, we still have a nice foundation with AD and Trae Young.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping. And we're gonna try again to bring on my brother Kyle. It's been a love fest for Kendrick. I know he's gonna come with the hatred because he hates Kendrick.
Yeah. Can't we hear you?
I know y'all been. I don't even want to know what y'all said before I came.
It's the most culturally significant concert in the history of hip hop. That's what we said, and as I said, now we're gonna bring on the biggest hater. That's his handle, guys. Follow him over there on Instagram. Follow him over there on TikTok. Most definitely follow him over there on YouTube. He has 2 YouTube channels. Let the people know a little bit about your channels, Kyle, and where they can find you.
All right, so I gotta make sure I say it right. Blow the whistle. Hey, boss, we got some Lakers news too, so we're gonna have to bring that back.
I'm not really stoked about that. I saw that shot you put in the chat. I didn't respond.
What happened?
You ain't see who we got as a coach? LeBron.
Reddit.
Oh, yes.
From the podcast with him?
Yes. Inappropriate.
Oh.
Inappropriate. But I don't want to talk about that.
But what if it does come out good, though? What if it comes out good?
That's what I think about that.
Mars, what if it comes out good, though? What if it happens? What if they get somewhere?
I'm not on Blood with Sports. I don't want to.
He's gonna make me talk about this.
I was in a good mood.
No,
they
but
were talking about hiring Monty Williams too. I was like, this dude about to get another $40 million for free.
Oh, y'all was gonna hire him?
They were talking about it.
Oh no.
They say he got a good relationship with LeBron. I'm like, he got $20 million from the Suns, $60 million from buyout from the Pistons, and then get fired in a year from the Lakers. He's gonna end up with another $40-50 million.
He's been through a lot though. But I saw some highlights.
A lot of money.
Concert. I saw some highlights. It was I don't even know what y'all hyping it up for. It was whack. Just a whole bunch of dudes dancing around. It was whack, man. I seen Russell with he had a bell bottom pants, so it was horrible, man. Y'all really hyping that up?
Emotional damage.
Man, that shit was phenomenal. What are you talking about, man?
You didn't see the significance of it. You didn't see. That's the thing.
What was the significance of it?
So it's togetherness. So if you looked at all them people that were on stage, that was a bunch of gang members who different sets of LA.
They probably
they ain't supposed to be together. They're not supposed to be together.
So
none of these people are supposed to be together. So
someone
he brought
tweeted,
unity and peace into the city. And that city don't have no unity or peace. That's just like Chirac.
Oh, so y'all think Kendrick gonna bring peace to LA now? That's what we doing?
and at least temporarily, it was a beautiful. It was like having Hamas and Israel like
Coming together.
together. You know that's pretty big for the coast. But not only that, man. I mean, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre does not come out for anybody. Tyler the Creator, TJ Mustard,
Black Hippy,
DeMar DeRozan, Black Hippy,
LeBron James.
LeBron James. The Weeknd was there. The list goes on and on. All to celebrate the downfall of Drake. I think
it's been a slow weekend in LA. All them people there. So hold on. So this dude had to form the Avengers to come after one person?
Nah, man. It's just
It was a victory lap, basically.
You looking at it like they jumped him.
They did jump him.
When?
I don't think they jumped him because I mean Kendrick wasn't.
He did it by himself.
I mean he because Future didn't really say. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that, you know, the track that really started it, the Future Metro Boomin. But Metro Boomin just made the drums, and Future, you didn't even understand what Future said. So really, that was a solo track.
No, man, they jumped. I think Drake actually looked better in this. He got jumped. Everybody want him out. They jealous. They all want it. I don't even like the dude. It took Kendrick like 2 months to respond.
Hey, John, hit the mute while you chopping up the weed. It sound like you in a hibachi grill.
No, I'm done now.
He's about to throw a shrimp in Alpha mouth.
What the hell you doing, man?
No, I'm rolling the blunt, but yeah.
I mean, the concert itself, I know you didn't watch it all, Al. That's why I don't even know why you're talking. I know you just watched some clips, but you don't think that concert was one of the most culturally significant?
No. It won't even close. Jay-Z, the Summer Jam screen, that concert won't even close to anything significant.
I mean, I
still ain't told me what's significant about it. That he brought a couple of Bloods and Crips, so everybody done that.
No, it's not just that they brought. I mean, they renamed it from Juneteenth to Goonteenth. That's how important it was. Like Petty said, you're out here getting mortal enemies together to celebrate the culture, celebrate unity, celebrate the downfall of culture vulture. Because it's not even really about Drake. It's about someone that really doesn't belong in this space, and it's not because of his race. It's because he's an actor. He doesn't he really is a legit culture vulture. He takes everybody's style, everybody's flow. He keeps sleeping with people's wife. He's like a bad person, and people. That's what he does. He it's like his modus operandi is that if you got a girl, Drake will slide to the DMs and invite her to the concert and do a podcast in the bed with her. He's a terrible person, man. I like seeing terrible people get what they deserve. It's one of my things.
Hold on, didn't Dr. Dre he brought Eminem in, right?
Yeah. No, I mean not at the. I think he mean he brought Eminem to the forefront of hip hop.
He ain't no culture vulture.
Not at all, because Eminem actually lived that. Like Drake grew up on the set of Degrassi in a wheelchair acting. Eminem grew up in the streets of Detroit, in the trailer parks of Detroit, rapping. Like the culture, you can be another race. I'm not one of those people like Dr. Umar who's like, oh, a white person can never have a home. He's a guest in hip hop. Music doesn't have a color, but the culture, like I wouldn't even consider myself, as much as I love hip hop, of the culture because I didn't grow up doing any of those things that the people rap about, but I'm still hip hop to the core. I'm just not the culture You're not gonna catch me breakdancing or doing graffiti or anything. I think KRS-One talked about the 5 elements of hip hop.
Mhm.
Like that actually classes on Harvard you can take about it. So I'm not breakdancing or anything, but I'm still of the culture, if not participating in the culture.
Oh, I thought Eminem then he used to be racist.
No, he may have said the N-word once or
Okay,
twice.
all right. And then once he realized black people got him money, he kind of changed all that, right?
Hey, dude, this is not about Eminem.
I mean,
Abracadabra.
we let racists, we let everybody in. We can't let no actors in. I don't know, Mars. And then Dr. Dre probably just want to leave all that stuff anyway, because he was talking about something about he see dead people. Did he just die? What are we doing, man? Like you just leave it all alone, man.
Hey, I was proud after that aneurysm. He had that Quincy Jones special. I didn't think he was coming back, so I was happy to see him perform. His voice seemed a little weird though.
Yeah, a little dark. Yeah.
It was a little higher than I'm used to. Like hell yeah, he was more like
Right.
nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say. But
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I'm a part. If I'm gonna get a good sleep tonight, so I'm gonna definitely put that on.
Oh, you've been waiting to get that joke off for 2 days now.
I hate that dude.
Man, he is. Go on Amazon Prime before you look at the Pop Off concert. Look at the Mr. Morale concert that he did in Paris. Man, that's art. It's art. It's like you gotta who's Kyle's top 3
all time.
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, since you're so judgmental.
Lil Wayne first, Nas second, Jay-Z third. I don't even think Kendrick haven't passed J. Cole. Not unless Drake.
You said haven't past J. Cole, but he surpassed Drake though, right?
No, hell no. Nobody's gonna be listening to Kendrick music 10 years from now.
We listening to his music from 10 years ago right now.
We listen to Drake music from 10 years ago right now.
Yeah.
From 15 years ago.
Name one Drake song from 15 years ago that you still listening to?
I was listening to the best I ever had the other day. I know you had it playing. I remember I remember you had it on.
The other day. I hate Drake. I've hated Drake since.
What was this Kendrick song you was listening to?
I was listening to Hold Up, Drink. Why you taking babysitting just 2 or 3 shots? I'ma tell you.
Swimming pools.
Take swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. Room full of liquor. That shit go harder than girl, you're my everything. You all I ever wanted.
Now, I admit I like some of Drake's music, but I mean like it depends on what it is. Now, if you go like I like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, what is it? He got the one with Wayne and Bun B.
The mixtape.
Yeah, like I'm going back to like if you go back to Comeback Season and stuff like that, he got some dope ass songs like back in the day, like Comeback Season, best what is it? That mixtape, and then you got I didn't like his first album, Thank Me Later or Thank Me Now. I didn't like that one. Now the second one, Take Care, was nice.
You mean the one that
Nothing But the Same was cool.
The Weeknd wrote half the album. Those are all.
Take Care.
Yeah.
Nope,
because it was a Weeknd album. Weeknd was there at the concert celebrating the downfall of Drake. He was there.
Bum too.
I mean,
y'all really.
Drake got some good music. I'm not no Drake hater like that. It's just that, like, I mean, he got some good songs, but I mean, like, I can't say he's hip hop. I can say he's pop. Hip hop. Like he's hip hop and pop mixed together.
He's hip hop.
Hip hop.
Y'all tripping, man.
Drake does not have any bars for anybody. Like no one. Name me one Drake verse now where you was like, oh wow, he killed that shit. Oh man, Lil Wayne, absolutely. Nas, absolutely. Drake, I've never heard one Drake bar where I'm like, oh, woo, he really did his thing on that.
Like back to back was subtle. Like back to back was just regular bars. Honestly,
all his bars are regular bars.
Whoa. I ain't gonna let Mars get away with that. Cause Mars played back to back like 3 times when we was in Atlantic City. I remember when that first came out.
That's because I hate Meek Mill more than I hate Drake. And you love Meek Mill.
Man, can we please not talk about that?
Alvin at one time said, that man Meek, he got to be top 3. When he was in that party, he kept playing Dreams and Nightmares over. When he goes,
that's his best album. I'm sorry. That's Meek's best album is Dreams and Nightmares. I'm sorry. That's the best album from Meek.
No, he had some mixtapes. Dreams
Worth More Than Money is cool, but that Dreams and Nightmares, that album is bananas, bro. To this day, that's still one of my favorite albums. Dreams and Nightmares is one of my favorite albums, but like that's all he got from me. That's all he got. Like the new shit, that heathenism, nah, that ain't it. I'm looking for new artists now. I'm looking for new artists.
He raps the same on every single song, just yelling. Beat, come on. He reminds me of a modern day Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said that.
But not only the cultural. So let me ask y'all, what can Drake do to get back in the good? Because his first 2, that Sexy Red song, y'all gotta admit that was trash. That where he rapped over the BBL Drizzy, and then that Hey Guan Delilah, which everybody was like, man, that's AI, and it was really him. That was not the best move. After just being decimated, universally agreed that you've been decimated. So
he's gonna go to country music next. Watch.
No, I think it's time for him. He gotta do something else. Like, you know how like eventually after you become too big, you gotta start transitioning to like
he can't come back from this.
No.
He can't come back from it.
He need to just leave music altogether. Like he's too big for music now. He need to. This generation ain't for him no more. He need to like transition over to something else. After you become too big, he can't top himself no more. That's why everybody's shooting for him.
And you can tell he's desperately trying to hold on to the youth by like linking up with Lil Yachty and linking up with Sexy Red when he's like damn near 40 and they're like 22. It's like it looks like you're the old man in the club, you know, and nobody wants to be the old man in the club. I think it's time for him. He's got Euphoria. Obviously, he knows TV. He needs to pull like a 50 and no more new music. You just focus on like production, maybe putting your own artists out. You obviously got a good ear. I'll give him that.
Drop a single every so often. You know what I'm saying? Don't do an album or EP.
A guest
drop
track,
a Scary Hours every year.
Do a guest track on one of your artists, like Jay-Z. When he was dropping new artists, he would always give them, you know, a verse on the thing. I don't think you need a Drake album every summer. Like he's on that schedule where he's dropping sometimes 2 albums a year. We don't need that.
Hey, but I'm glad you said that, because do Kendrick lose credit for that? Because he was dropping albums like once every 5 years. I think you lose with that. You won't like really consistently dropping them.
I mean, if Lauryn Hill can get voted #1 album and she dropped 1 album over 30 years,
that's different.
It's not different. I think quality always triumphs quantity. Quality over quantity anytime. You know, there hasn't been one bad Kendrick album. There's been a lot of bad Drake.
This is true.
That
It has
damn
not been a bad Kendrick album.
album.
Every album he got is bad.
I hate Count so much. He's got,
Damn, you got some hate in your blood for
oh my
real.
God.
Wow.
He's
So you saying every Kendrick album is bad?
Yeah.
So you've heard Section 80, you've heard all of them.
Either I heard one of them, like as soon as it started, I heard like animal noises and shit at the beginning, so I just cut the
See,
whole album off.
no, you gotta bro, you gotta like literally listen to an album front to back, bro. Like that's I don't know. I like when I start the album, I listen to it front to back, from the beginning to the end. I don't skip it, and then later on I decide like which songs to me are hits or miss. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but like you can't just listen to one song and all of a sudden I hear animal noise. What's that animal noise? It's like you gotta digest the song in your brain, bro. Like before anything.
I'm good.
I don't know, bro. I gotta think about music. Music is my thing. I love music, so sounds, music, tones, everything, all that shit. Like
my actual sound is
Sometimes
a little bit alive.
to get the momentum going. And the West Coast needed this.
I know he ain't really watching.
I'm proud of us.
His views of bullshit.
I believe that it's on June 10th. This is a victory lap. Y'all know what I rep.
Of course he gonna.
There's always been a fire and a certain kind of spark coming up out of Compton, especially. Y'all always rise from the ashes and rise to the occasion. You love when they count you out.
Yeah, a little boring. Probably 40,000 guys there.
A lot of guys on stage.
this is just his part. Like I think we didn't even start the beginning. The beginning is you got DJ Mustard going down on there. Tyler the Creator was going nuts on there. It was a whole big concert.
The first artist we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. You move it just like a degenerate, having anxiety is feeling distasteful. I calculate you, not as calculated. I can leave predict your angle. Fabricate stories on the family front, as you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the lines on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been a collection. I make music that electrify. You make music that pacify. I can double down on that line, but spray this time. Random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and a bitch who will lie you too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I'm gonna tell truth about you.
Oh, that was so.
It was me. Acapella there. That was me.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Get an elevator, you promote, okay. Thinking about no people, think I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Benjamin in this Jackson, selling my house like I'm Hellcat. But it's home place in them tapes that lay solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demons till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Don't you thought the money, the power, the fame will make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500 down like to a no big case? Well, I have, and I felt that poke, but I came out. I hate when a rapper talk about guns and somebody died, they turn it to none. Hop online, friend to my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. Must have forgot the shit that he done. The mission was running his family. Get shaky, I parked his son. Very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me that ended this way. I didn't put down enough. Today, I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody has said that you gotta read. God, I'm ready to double the wage. Better do that, let a Canadian nigga make pot turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the praise? I hurt your feelings, you don't wanna work with me no more, okay. If Street Ghost left at night, see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love her to death. And then 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no silly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Yeah, Conan and Nabi know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends and not Hawaiian W. Mary. I don't like you popping shit that for real. For him, I inherit the beat. Hey, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hospital again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly phase. You should keep it that way. Know some shit about niggas, make gonna wanna look like a saint. Ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. Always been about love and hate. Now let me say, I'm the biggest. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you talk. What this feature request? You know that we got some shit. I even hate when you say the word. Some shit just cringe-worthy. He ain't even gotta get. Still.
I had to let that go through. And horrible. This guy's Kyle's a goddamn fool.
That shit was horrible.
You just don't like you. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Y'all, please help me out, man. It's because he's not even being fair.
I mean, DMX, Busta Rhymes, I think that concert not even close. I know he in trouble. I know Diddy in trouble. It's not been better than a Diddy concert.
I mean, this concert was a celebration. It was about unity. If you look at his stage show, the Mr. Morale show that's on Amazon that he did in Paris, man, he's right up there. As far as performers, he's right up there. And I will give you, Diddy puts on, or he did put on a good stage show. I don't think he'll be doing anything soon. Maybe the cell block performing at the Prison Talent Show. But Busta Rhymes does put on a hell of a show. But he's right up there. DMX puts on a hell of a show.
Right.
But yeah, he's in that cloth. He's in that category as far as putting on the show. His breath control, that man was in a hot ass hoodie in Compton with them hot ass and perform like 2 hours and then drink a sip of water. That's a real.
He don't do nothing else. He don't drop no albums or tour. He do that every 5 years. He should have energy.
This guy's hater. All right. So I mean, let's talk about the audience reaction now. I mean, you hear them singing every single bar, every single line. He had control, man. It's a cultural phenomenon. Like, what do you think? What do you think the people were saying during and after that concert?
Are you asking me or both of us?
Phenomenon. Come on, boss. What are we doing, man?
I'm telling the truth. You just a hater. You got that hatred.
Cultural phenomenon.
It's a cultural.
That don't happen, bro. You don't have all the sets in LA together in one area. You just don't have that. I know you don't see it. I know you don't see it. I know you don't understand it. But when you be over here, when you've been to that area, been to them areas, and you see that like you can't go to them areas. You know what I'm saying? And then like these motherfuckers are all in one spot, bro. Like, and it's unity. I mean, like, sure enough, a lot of people don't see unity like that. And you don't. Not in today's era. You don't see unity like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a big deal, bro. To me, that's a big deal because like you coming from like how like it is over here on the West Coast, there is no unity like that. Like that was the first time you seen it.
Kendrick. I'm pretty sure everybody gave it like good reviews. I mean, everybody hopped on the bandwagon. That's what celebrities do.
Look at that, man.
You got Bloods and Crips. You got Pyrus. You got everything in that thing. Everything.
3 days.
That's an amazing picture. If you know, not to steal a line from the X, but if you know, you know. That's pretty significant. But you know, Kyle out there in Florida, he like Flow Rider. He like
Ooh, that boy said Flow Rider. Oh no.
I just seen Kyle in the all white pants listening to Pitbull. Like he different. I'll be out there like this is 305. Oh, listening to Will Smith Miami. He Florida boy. He different now. He not hip hop no more. We gonna let Cal do the.
I seen somebody else do a picture. Somebody else had some Bloods and Crips come up. I can't think about it. I'm gonna think about who did that before. Was it Nipsey? It was somebody.
I don't think it was in LA though.
No, it wasn't LA.
I mean, it don't count if it's like in Oklahoma Crips. Nobody cares. They was doing drive-bys on cows.
No, the birthplace of the Bloods and Crips is LA. You can't go. You can't be nowhere else.
It was Snoop.
I mean, I'm sure he did. I remember it all in the same gang. You remember that in the 90s? You know, they've done it before, but you know, I think this has an opportunity to really last because, you know, he said it best. It's been different since Nipsey passed and since Kobe passed out there. It's been different. Like the energy has been like in a deficit. So I just think I love seeing like the community come together, proving, you know, hey, we can. Hopefully, well, I know they were talking the same day in Oakland. They had like a shootout at the Juneteenth celebration. So I guess it didn't make it all the way up the coast, but I mean, baby steps. And more importantly, when is the last time you've seen if Kendrick is Juneteenth, Drake is 4th of July? Like, when have you ever even heard Drake acknowledge Juneteenth? Mind you, he's not American, but when he that's why he's a poser, man. He's not even, and once again, it's not even him being half white because J. Cole is half white. Nobody calls him a poser. But you're not even American, bro. Like, you don't know what it's like as like a black person in America. You're not from here. Like, you grew up in a moderately wealthy Jewish community. And then to come down here and act like you're the most biggest gangster rapper and all, it's just, it bothers me to my soul. I don't know how anyone can co-sign it.
Jay Prince did.
Yeah, because Jay Prince is turning them over and shaking the money out of his wallet. Like, he gave him street cred for a price, you know, so of course he's going to co-sign his
Good point.
He had a good run, though. I mean, I don't like him, but I mean,
Drake had a great run. Don't get me wrong. The highest streamed artist in the history. He beat Michael Jackson out. Don't get me wrong. He's the highest streamed artist in the history of of music. I mean, but yeah, I mean, you gotta understand. Like, people get sick of you after a while. You gotta understand that people get sick of you. It just happens like through all the years. People do get sick of it.
I'll talk about that comment that they how he know you, Mars?
I know this person.
I don't know.
This is somebody. I hope he's talking about my beard.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. I just damn. That's wild. But it's wild. But damn. Yeah, like Drake's had a great run, but it's just like people got sick of him. I mean, like plus, I mean, well, Mars might know through the years he was poking the bear. Just like silently but subliminally poking the bear at Kendrick because he did. I mean, like, there's a little thing on YouTube talking about he was poking the bear all them years, and Kendrick never responded.
The bear.
They don't call him the boogeyman for nothing, bro.
Oh my god.
I think it was just a perfect storm. You know, one of my favorite quotes is from that Vin Diesel movie, and they say, "Kill the beast while it's wounded." So, you know, they waited. Drake could kind of drop some not so much music. They saw an opportunity, and all the stars aligned. And I'll give it. Drake was a juggernaut, man. He had
Mm-hmm.
can't take anything from his run. I just know his run comes from being able to identify the next wave and then hopping on that wave and essentially having an OVO sweatshop where he would have these artists sign that just wrote his music and kept them, the same thing that Diddy did, but he hopped on that wave. But I at the end of the day, he just doesn't strike me as a good person, and I don't.
God damn.
What?
I mean, what do you do? He just strike you as a good person.
The sleeping with people's wives and girlfriends, the potential being a pedophile.
It takes two to tangle. I mean,
Yeah,
he
but
with him.
nah, he ain't make them, but it's not too many women gonna turn down Drake in the DM, and he knows that. So, these supposed to be his friends. So why even, it's still guy code. We supposed to have professional courtesy at least if we in the industry. He went out, he smashed Wayne's girl, bro. Like that was his boss.
Wayne don't care about that.
Why he was in prison?
That's his boss. Like that's pretty dirt. Got that man tattooed on his body, but out there smashing his girl. And like I said, that behavior at the best case scenario is inappropriate. Worst case scenario is criminal. When he was with those girls, the girl from Stranger Things and all that stuff. Like, why are you texting a 13-year-old, bro? That's not.
All right,
That's not.
I want no parts of this conversation. Oh my God!
There you go. See, the proof is in the pudding.
Man,
A Epstein Island enjoyer. Oh my God! Wow. Wowzers.
EIE. EIE. It gets deep. You're absolutely right, though. I think he's like I said, I think he's a bad person, and it couldn't have happened to a worse person.
hold on, doesn't Kendrick beat his wife?
Allegedly, but
okay.
He cheated. He just cheated with a white woman. That was it. Cheated with a white woman.
What?
Cheated with a white woman. That was it. But he was on tour years ago. But yeah. I think him and his girl been together since high school, if I'm correct.
But Kendrick's wife is black, right?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Once again, I mean, she's.
I think she's like black and Asian, if I'm correct.
What?
Blasian. I think she's a Blasian. But like I said, it's never been about Drake's race because I'm. If you have one parent that's black, you're black to me. So it's never been about race. It's been about him perpetrating his whole I could cut up. I could probably find 100 clips where he is just a different person every time, and he has no authenticity.
Hold on, Kendrick's wife ain't all black.
I didn't say she was. I said she's something.
Hold on.
I said black and Asian.
I'm not doing this fake prophet stuff tonight with Kendrick, where they be all pro black, but he can't marry a black woman.
Well, technically, he ain't married her. I think they still engaged.
I'm not doing this tonight.
Hey, but Drake hid a whole child. at least we know who Kendrick is.
I would have my kid too. Who want to put their kid out to the world?
And people do it all the time. But you don't got to now. You don't have to put pictures of your kid, but you ain't got to. He was like, "Nah, I ain't got no kids." So the kid was like, "Papa, why did you deny me to the world?" But he was quick to put his Dingaling video out. He didn't hide that from the world. He had no problem.
I ain't know about that video. I'm good.
You got it bookmarked. The way you've been talking about Drake all night.
I'm good on that video. What was that?
I was reenacting what he did in the video.
In the diggle even. Get out the.
But let's wrap this bad boy up. Let's wrap it up. So my final thoughts. I want everybody's final thoughts on the June 10th pop out concert. Petty, what is your final thought? On just what it meant at this time on his platform. Just being able to uplift and bring focus to, because he showed love and a lot of focus to a lot of other artists too.
Right.
Opportunity to be on a huge platform like Amazon. What's your final thoughts on it?
Well, the concert was a success. So like, great, dope, brought unity and peace to LA for however long. It was great to see hear all his music. I got to hear like a lot of the songs that I wanted to hear. For him doing it in concert, so that was dope. The crowd was massive. It was dope. So I mean, yeah, I loved the album. I loved it. So I mean, I just hope he brings the album out after this.
Well, what hatred do you have in your soul for him, Cal?
Wait till Drake next concert. That's all I'm gonna say.
Drake doesn't even have. Like, what's he gonna do it in Canada? He doesn't even have like the hometown to. I heard somebody on Twitter say he should do one in Houston, since he kind of stops Houston as a second home.
I don't really want to go to LA. I mean, shoot, do we want to go to LA and do a concert?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in LeBron. I used to like LeBron. You know, LeBron my favorite player, but he ride the wave. He always like wherever the wind's shifting to, that's where he gonna be at. So I kind of lost respect for him now. I don't like that.
Well, because he was at the concert?
Yeah, I don't like that.
He could have kept
Oh my God, bruh. That's
he always be with Drake, and then now you gonna be at it. Now you see Kendrick winning a little bit. Now you
can't be a fan of both? He can't be a fan of both?
No, he do just like he do in basketball. When he sees somebody about to get good, he hop right on the wave.
Think about it. Drake was at the Raptors games back in the day when he was playing for Cleveland. And what was they doing? Talking shit to each other. It's they friends, bro. Like everybody's friends.
That's what I'm saying. So how you on the stage with somebody dissing him?
Why not?
So what?
Was he on stage?
Nah, yeah. he was.
He wasn't on the stage, bro. He was in the crowd.
LeBron ain't getting on the stage.
No, you had Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan on stage, of course.
Yeah, they were upstage.
You had Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan, of course, because they from LA.
I mean, you got footage of Westbrook. You don't got no clips of Westbrook outfit.
Nah,
we don't want to see Westbrook outfit, bro. Don't even do it, Al. Al, I know that was horrible. Don't even show it.
Soon as we
shut up, Al. Shut up.
Soon as we he no longer became my problem, I was like, all right, he's gone. He's no longer my problem. All right. Like I said, I think you just showed the music's a powerful tool, man. It's a powerful tool. The concert was a testament to that. And Kendrick continues to prove that he's just not only the voice of the generation, but he's a voice for change. I think he's hey man, I'm being serious, man. He just some good shit.
The voice of change.
He's a voice for the voiceless, man. He's epic. I've been saying this since 2009. I've been telling Kyle, Kendrick's the guy. Kyle's been hating consistently.
Since 09?
Since 09.
Jesus Christ, bro. You've been hating since what was that? Pussy and Patron, probably?
I ain't even never heard that song.
We've been having this spirited debate.
That's on Section 80, bro.
I like Schoolboy Q better than him.
He brought Schoolboy Q out and all Black Hippy. They did Collard Greens. It was dope. But
Absol came out. J-Rock nice.
Yeah, J-Rock had a couple of songs up there, and then of course
God damn, what you drinking out of a Gatorade jug?
Until that specific water cut me the check, I'm no longer showing the bottles of what I'm just pouring into my Big Bubba 72-ounce ice cold water bucket.
Hey, Mars, we gonna shoot an episode when I'm up there.
Yeah, we can do that for sure.
All right.
Do a live episode. Shoot, maybe we can do that since we're going to a wedding. Maybe we can do that relationships episode. Or not, or just go to the casino and watch Cal get jumped or something back.
that winning jackpot.
They were like, let's count it right in front of everybody. I was like, no.
They put all the $100. I was like, no, I'm good. They was like, no, we're gonna count it right now.
We're like 100, 200, 300. I was like, I don't think he's supposed to do the dudes out there. Look like the
I knew I was about to get robbed.
Said,
oh my god.
I was like, we're gonna have to fight 40 thugs over this.
I'm glad I had like 10 of y'all with me that night because they was waiting.
Yeah. If you was a solo, that would have been he would have been in somebody's trunk at the bottom of the James River right now.
I would have stayed in that casino all night.
Nothing like breakfast in the casino. Oh man, that was a hell of a night. That was a night your brother took home that
Oh Lord.
That style beast.
He took home that Thunderbird.
Would you call it a Thunderbird?
Yeah,
He was so happy. I never seen nothing like that in my life.
Or did she look like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
He
She
had them
looked like
tight Air Force Ones on.
Or was she built like a bottle of Curve?
that. Yeah, he was walking like Chili Willy, that penguin, because he had them tight ass Air Force Ones that he got from the shelter.
Oh my god!
You know they not. It's some homeless man right now. Like, damn, I wish I had some comfortable sneakers that were my size.
You said he got it from the shelter?
Yeah, he got it from the shelter. He said here. He said, I believe I'm here for you. I said, what the hell I'm gonna do? My foot bigger than everybody's.
Damn! Oh my god!
She dropped him on the track. She dropped him on the curb like some DoorDash when she was done.
Damn,
So ladies, if he ever comes back on the show, just know he's single, he's ready to mingle, and he gives it up for Waffle House. So holla at my boy.
Oh my god! Ain't no Waffle House out here. He got to go back to VA for it.
You gotta go to VA for it.
Guess I'll take a shot for y'all.
Yeah, I got zero liquor, but
I'm drinking an energy drink.
I got a big bucket of water. I got plenty of smoke. I appreciate
I do too.
Appreciate the shot. So let people know where they can find you, and then we're gonna wrap this bad boy up.
All right, I'll go first. All right, you can find me on Instagram, Ice to My Soul 80. You can find me on Snapchat, same thing. You can find me on the Ill Vision Entertainment Network on YouTube, and you can also find me on Facebook, John Leggett. So yeah, I'm everywhere like air.
Same thing, Cal Jones 757, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Blow the Whistle Sports. We about to drop an episode. And Petty, when y'all gonna have me on the show?
Bro, it's just me.
I thought it was you and another dude.
Who? Oh, you talking about Will?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be on Real Petty Spill? Oh, shoot, we might do that tonight. So I mean, like, if you still on Facebook later on tonight, yeah, we might do that in like about an hour or so.
You on that West Coast? What days y'all usually film?
I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So any of them days, it just depends. Like, we'll just call each other. So what I'll do is, like, if I'm about to record, I'll hit you up before. I'll hit you up like maybe like 15, 20 minutes before, maybe an hour before. Because he calls me at work. So yeah, I'll let you know like an hour before.
All right. I ain't doing nothing this weekend.
Yeah, because we can just talk about sports and shit on there. Like, that's cool. We talk about we can talk about whatever. So Yeah, I'll hit you up. So I'll let you know because I know I'm off and he wants to record. So yeah, because he's got it. His show is about to hit Instagram in about I think like a couple days. The merch is already online. So
Y'all go off for StreamYard or y'all just do Instagram?
nah, he's doing Instagram for his show. It's Facebook and Instagram. For me and him, it's Facebook, Instagram Live, and then for his show, it's Spotify. What is it? Basically, I think all streaming platforms, Facebook, all that stuff.
I'll get with you in the back chat.
All right, I got you.
Bruh.
All right. Well, of course, it's your boy Mars, aka Marlon Beardo, the Bearded Weirdo, the Stella Rosa Casanova, the Great Wonder, curator of culture, and the Should Night of the podcast game. You can check me out on all the channels that you're currently tuning in. We see you over there on Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much for being live. Twitch, YouTube, replay will be available on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at midnight. Thank my brothers Kyle Jones and King Petty, as always, for joining us on this episode of Down in the Den. Of course, I want to thank Kendrick Lamar for being the cultural phenomenon that he is, for single-handedly saving hip-hop from the depths of eternity and really being the superhero that we all needed, the greatest hip-hop artist of all time. Petty knows it. Kyle Jones knows it. Shout out to the GOAT, Kendrick Lamar, K-Dot, Kevin Duckworth. He's a cultural phenomenon. I'm just saying shit to make Alpha mad.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. How I'm gonna be there? That's cap. That's cap. How I'm gonna be there? How I'm gonna be there? How I'm gonna be there? That's cap. How I'm gonna be there? How I'm gonna be there? How I'm gonna be there? Comes the price.
We out of here.
Peace.